All right, so today we are tackling three topics as usual. The three topics are the Pentagon has a Discord leak. Airbnb in Trinidad seems to be taken up. That somebody took the time to write an article about it, and flow rates going on increase because we love flow, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not going to be a flow bashing ceremony, but
Yeah, not at all.
we had to talk a little bit about why internet prices had to go up and all that kind of stuff. So let's go to article number 1. The largest leak of classified Pentagon documents since Edward Snowden. Hey, I remember Edward Snowden, but that was a real big story. And he Russian asylum. He had to get asylum. Happened on Discord because in some server, there's a server called
Thug Shaker Central.
the Thug Shaker Central. Now I see some Discord server names already in my time, and this one ain't bad. Like Thug Server Central, yeah. So the article explained everything about Discord and whatnot, so we could talk about that. But the 21-year-old Jack Texiera, he leaked Pentagon documents, and it was a lot of them, like court documents and all sorts of like things that you're not supposed to see. So it was shareable to about 4,000 members, and nobody thought they were real, according to the article. And the screenshot showed that it was all over, and it just started to spread online like crazy, because once a PDF up online, it really to just press forward, share, email. Well, not email, just forward and share from one Discord to another. But how did he get the Pentagon documents though? Like he working there or something? Like
I think he's like so they have security. He's like I forget the exact name of it, but he's not like a high level security person. He's just somebody that's supposed to be monitoring stuff. But in monitoring the stuff, he also as a result has access to the stuff being exchanged, so he being a 21-year-old, well, I guess in his circumstance, he on the chat server, and he was boasting to them, I have access to the Pentagon, and the people on the server didn't really believe him or whatever, and he said, I could prove it, and he get the files and he uploaded it, and as I say, some people didn't believe it, but he leaked a lot of all of this because more or less he was there to do it. And
so he was like a dumb teenager that was trying to flex that he working for the Pentagon.
Yeah, well, I mean, not teenager, he's 21.
Well, I mean, all right, like a dumb teenager,
because basically a flex. And I mean, this server is a server that, when you look at it, they share a lot of stuff that not really
but why
appropriate.
How he
like racist memes and this
whatever, Boy, because it says that porn and Discord is real dangerous for like the people who listening, like to the 5 adoring fans. Hey, I remember the man name. I remember his name. What's his name? Right, just now Instagram. He messaged me one time on Instagram and be like, hey, I get a sort of shout out. I was like, oh, look at you. Yeah, his name is Papa on Instagram.
Papa?
Yeah, Papa.
I'm
not too sure why his name is Papa, but right, so big up to Papa, who's listening to us, right? Yeah, well, he probably know what Discord is, but there are people who don't know what Discord is, and Discord is, to me, Discord is a place where you have the worst amount of private chats that could go south really, really badly, because like anybody could create a server once you lie and say that you're 13 and go and share whatever you want, and Discord guidelines and whatnot, they'll just be like, it's almost like our OnlyFans for people, because it used to be for gamers, but I have seen some students on some Discord channels where it's real bad stuff that's happening there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just gamers that use it anymore. As I say, people share it for porn and this and that. You could almost create a niche community, and only the people in that community could share and exchange videos,
Yeah,
photos,
and
whatever. And so when you make it, and it's more or less private.
it's
Nobody
invite only. Yeah, you
Yes,
could
invite only.
you
So you
could
can't
create
just
a
go on
link
and
and
search and see what in the Discord server. Say like a group. You can't just go online and search and see exactly what's in the group. You need to be invited. You need to have the link. People probably need to authorize you. So they could probably vet you before you could even view the stuff in the server,
I wonder if they have a subpoena Discord server.
That's the next thing. We had this whole big discourse over in the last 2 weeks or somebody, Twitter CEO had to go before Congress for potentially leaking stuff. But
Like TikTok,
look what happened in Discord. They're going to bring the Discord CEO and grill him too, because everything that you say could have potentially happened with TikTok. It happened on Discord. That's I think is a US based tech company.
it's US, yeah.
So
Boy, they have a whole. I just Googled it and I found a whole page on Discord working with law enforcement and how they abide by certain things and whatnot. So the police could subpoena Discord information from our Discord server, but it has to go through legal processes and codes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they basically, more than likely, they have this document here to cover themselves. And essentially, they will tell you, well, we can't leak a user's data. We can't, take that information. Same thing that Apple had to do when it had the issue with this phone that they get from a criminal and they didn't want to break into it. They was like, well, we don't have a backdoor because, if we have a backdoor, then we would be anti-privacy or that kind of thing. And they end up having to crack the phone.
In the end, they did. But, I want to see if they will bring the Discord server CEO before Congress and ask him, if Discord has access Wi-Fi, access your home Wi-Fi.
I understand where you're coming from, and it's nowhere close to big enough. Until there is a mass, actually not even a mass shooting, because there's some mass shootings in America and they don't really care too much. Unless there is a Chinese server created. If they create a Chinese server, then somebody will be vexed and
or a Russian server.
Yeah, are you hosting neo-Nazis and that kind of stuff?
Not neo-Nazis. That'll be Russian or Chinese propaganda. I'm sure you could do neo-Nazi stuff and get with it.